Welcome to another episode of Top Rope Wrestling. Today, I'm stepping in the ring and getting controversial. I'm dissecting the WWE Raw roster of 2025. I'll be going through it, name by name, determining who belongs on the flagship show, and more importantly, who needs to be sent packing. If you're familiar with my Carlton Club Corner videos over on the Ankle Sore podcast channel, you can find the link up there. Then you'll know I don't pull any punches. I tell it like it is, no exceptions. So let's lock up, because it's time to get down to business. Okay, let's get into it. So let's start off with AJ Styles, one part of the World Tag Team Champions. What bad things can you say about AJ Styles? Nothing. He's a phenomenal one. He's sensational. He's great at what he does. He's retiring in a year, which isn't great. Let's hope that's not true. Probably is, but he's sensational. He belongs. He probably should get a singles title before he retires, to be quite honest, because he deserves it. And not you deserve a chance, not that rubbish. You just deserve it because he's that good. I feel like he's having some good matches in the tag team realm, but singles is more his go. Akira Tozawa. Really, he doesn't need to be here. Let's be totally honest. He doesn't need to be here. They've got others for comedy relief. So Akira Tozawa, get out. First casualty. Brock Lesnar. Is he even really on Raw? Or he's just like a PLE? You know, he's an attraction like Andre the Giant was. I don't think you can really put him on Raw as part of the Raw roster, even though he is technically, but you know, he'll show up maybe before a big PLE, and that's about it. So of course he belongs. He's Brock Lesnar. He's the beast. He's one of a kind. He's, you know, he's Brock Lesnar. Bron Breakker, the future of the business. No one can argue with that. If you argue with Bron Breakker being the future of the business, you got rocks in your head. He's a star. His promos are getting better. He's a beast. He's a beast. So, absolutely, he belongs. He should be the face of Raw this time next year. Bronson Reed. Not as on the same echelon as Bron Breakker, but I think he provides great value together. They're fantastic. His Tsunami's great off one leg. Fantastic. Brings value to the brand. He stays. And he's an Aussie. Brutus Creed, one half of the Creed brothers. I don't think I've even seen him wrestle this year. So why are you there? Get out. Because the next person will happily take your spot. So let's move on to Chad Gable. He's currently injured, but please come back, Chad. You are one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of wrestling. Fantastic. You've got charisma. You've got everything. Wrestling ability. I think you should be holding a title in 2026. There's no doubt in my mind that you should be Intercontinental Champion in 2026 somehow. So Chad Gable, paramount to WWE Raw in 2026 in my mind. The current World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, of course. Legendary Punk. How can you not like Punk? Absolutely should be there. He's been fantastic since he came back at Survivor Series in 2023. Don't know if he should be champion, but I think that's more to do with the Seth Rollins injury. But still provides entertainment for everyone. So his wrestling's going down, but he's getting a bit older. But I don't love his wrestling, but he's still entertaining. Dominic Mysterio, the current Intercontinental and AAA champion, or Mega Champion. I said Bron Breakker was the face of the business, or the future of the business. He's right up there with him. Actually, he's probably surpassed him. I see Dominic Mysterio in 2026 winning a world championship, a world title, probably from, I don't know who. But he needs to be the face of WWE. He's hardworking. He always shows up. Everything he does is great. I'm going to mention someone later that I'll refer to Dom Mysterio. So, incredible talent. Fantastic. Dragon Lee, the other part of the World Tag Team Champions with AJ Styles. AJ Styles, how am I going? I mean, he's a good wrestler, but I don't know where he fits without AJ. I know him and Penta were meant to be a tag team. Penta got injured. So, yeah, I guess he's some value. So he's fine for now. Eric from the War Raiders. I like the War Raiders, but not because of Eric. He's an okay wrestler. He's got zero charisma. He puts on a good match when they do wrestle, but I just feel like they're lost in the shuffle. So at this point, he's enhancement talent. And I guess you do need that, but do we really need Eric in WWE? So Eric, get out. Change my mind. Next, Finn Balor. Fantastic. Him and Dom together is hilarious in the Judgment Day. Great wrestler again. I think he's actually by choice let Dom overshadow him. Should probably get the tag team titles back, I would say. I think it'd be nice to see him holding some gold. Nothing singular, but tag team is his go from now on. Judgment Day with JD McDonough, who I'm going to touch on in a second. Now, the local lad, Grayson Waller. How can you not like this guy, being Australian, right? Or how can you not like him anyway? He's so entertaining. He's, again, I've been saying this for weeks, if not months. He's so underutilized that I just think they're wasting his talent. He's a very good wrestler. He's entertaining as hell. He's funny. He's witty. He's quick on his feet. Like, what more do you want? I don't know. I just think he's underutilized. I think he's with the New Day. He tries to shine through, but then they take the limelight, and I don't like it. So Grayson Waller, for me, you're a future star, mid star, intercontinental US title star. You need some gold in 2026, brother. Gunther, well, what can you say about Gunther, the Ring General? He's a sensational wrestler, very believable. Absolutely should be on Raw and should be holding a title next year. Got a lot of people holding titles, but again, they can all hold titles. They can just swap them over. So, Gunther, sensational. Ivar, part of the War Raiders. Very good wrestler for his size. Very entertaining. Again, the charisma's just not there. And I know I said we don't need Eric, but I'd like Ivar in a singles run. So we'll keep Ivar. Don't mind Ivar. I like some of the things he can do. For a 380 pounder or 70 pounder or whatever, he can do some good stuff. So let's keep Ivar. JD McDonough, the bumping machine, fantastic. Again, a good foil to Dom Mysterio and Finn Balor. Fantastic. He will take any bump. Again, like I said, with Finn Balor, should be holding a tag team title with JD McDonough. I'll be happy with that. Jey Uso. This is interesting. Yes, should be on Raw, but as has just happened, he's got together with his brother to reform the Usos. That's it for you, Jey. There's no singles push. There's no room for you. Okay, you've had your run, albeit short, but there is no push for you anymore. No room. Go away. Tag team titles. You and the Judgment Day should, or you and your brother, the Usos, should wrestle the Judgment Day. And that's it. Leave it at that. Julius Creed. Why are you even here? Just like your brother, or so-called brother. I don't know if he's a brothers. But get out. You don't wrestle. You haven't wrestled all year. So there's no need for you. You can't manage Ivy Nile. I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. Get out. Kofi Kingston of the New Day. I've had enough of the New Day. I've had enough of Kofi. He's been here for 15 years. That's enough. If they're going to get rid of the Zigglers of the world and these guys, like, get rid of Kofi Kingston. Come on. Enough of Kofi. Like, he's got nothing to offer. All you're doing, Kofi, you and your tag team partner, who I'll get to, you're holding down Grayson Waller. Lad. So get out. Next, Logan Paul. Impressive, sensational, fantastic. Will be the face of the company very, very, very soon. Fact, whether you like it or not, and I think most of you do like it, even though he's booed in storyline, but he's sensational. So Logan Paul, my hat's off to you. Ludwig Kaiser, or should we call him El Grande Americano? Fantastic as El Grande. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Keep the gimmick going. I'd love to see him wrestle Chad Gable when they come back. That'd be awesome. So stay with Ludwig or El Grande Americano. Otis. Fantastic, Otis. You should have a singles run. You and Ivar should have a match. Like, it'd be sensational. Like, you and Tozawa, it just, again, put you in the background. Although you shine when you're in there, it's like they need to pair you with Tozawa for some silly reason. So Otis, singles run next year, fantastic. Penta, up until his injury, he was sensational. He's been fantastic. He definitely fits. He's charismatic. He can wrestle. He's got moves that he invents. He's sensational. No problems, Penta. Next one's interesting. Pete Dunne. Where is Pete Dunne? Fantastic wrestler, but where is he? I don't get it. So if he's not going to be utilised, I don't know if he's injured. If he's injured, okay, whatever I'm about to say is off the table. If he's not injured, Pete Dunne, unfortunately, get out. Rey Mysterio. Far out. It's a tough one because he's a legend. He's already in the Hall of Fame, so there's no denying he's a legend or Hall of Famer. But your time is up, Rey. It is over. You need to be retired by your son, Dominic Mysterio, at WrestleMania, and that's it. Get out. But until then, stay on Raw. As long as you're going to have a program with your son that leads to a retirement at WrestleMania, I'm all for it. If not, get out. You've overstayed your welcome. Go to AAA. You do well in AAA. I like you in AAA as a commissioner type thing, so no problem. Just not Monday Night Raw. R-Truth. I mean, start of the year when he came back, we thought we were going to get Ron Killings, like, a proper non-clown type character. Lasted about 2 weeks. I mean, we didn't get that. We got R-Truth back, which is okay, but I'd love to see Ron Killings have a run. So if Ron Killings doesn't have a run in 2026, R-Truth, unfortunately, get out. Rusev. I don't know why you're here. I like you. Okay? But I don't know why you're here. Because you haven't really been pushed since you've been back, which has been about 4 months, 5 months or so. Maybe even 6 months. So, unless one of two things happen, Lana comes back, or we get Rusev Day back, get out. Seth Rollins. Of course. course Seth Rollins is the face of Raw. Like, come on. You're not going to argue with me here. Seth Rollins is a star, superstar. Has been for years, will be for years to come. No problem with Seth Rollins. Sheamus. You have had your time. Get out, Sheamus. Even though I like you, it feels like there's just no room for you. There are too many top graders on Raw. And yes, we need mid-carders. I get it. But there's also ones that aren't wrestling. I've mentioned JD McDonough, Grayson Waller. I've mentioned, I'd rather them perform than you. So, Sheamus, you've had your time. Get out. Go be a coach in NXT or Performance Center. That'd be great. Honestly, you're great when you had your run and everything, but now is not your time. So, hit the road, Jack. Tyler Bate. Where is he? Again, has he wrestled this year? Him and Pete Dunne had a tag team, and they were great. They're great wrestlers. But again, if they're injured, or if one of them's injured, or if they're both injured, fair enough. But if not, get out. There's no room for you. They're paying you for nothing. I'd rather some NXT talent come up and, which is sort of starting to happen. But unfortunately, Tyler Bate, out. Xavier Woods of the New Day. I can't do the New Day anymore. You had one of the biggest tag team runs of all time. It lasted for 5 good years, 6 good years. That's enough. Get out. You're holding Grayson Waller back. You and Kofi Kingston, get out. Go do your video game stuff. No problem. You've been fantastic in the past, but this is not your time. So get out. Now, let's get on to the women's division. Let's start with Asuka. I had this discussion with Bo from Top Rope Wrestling, of course. And I said, Asuka, get out. And he didn't like that. So I think Asuka, get out. I know it's a tough call, but again, you've had your run. Remember, 5 years ago, Becky gave you the title, handed it over. 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago, guys. Not 5 months ago, 5 years ago. Maybe not get out, but I don't know. Question mark next to Asuka. The next one, Bayley. I like Bayley, but what are we going to do with Bayley? When are you going to take your chance? How many chances have you had, Bayley? How many times has your character changed? I don't know what to do with you anymore. I really don't. I think you're wasted in WWE. So I would say get out, Bayley. Unfortunately, I like you, but out of Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch, fantastic, entertaining. Despite what ESPN say she's the best wrestler, she's not. But she's very entertaining and she's great on the mic.